Hello there, I'm Adamast. Welcome back to my Brandenburg to Prussia to Germany campaign. So, last time we've been doing a decent job of getting some vassals here and getting them some of their cores. We also were able to break Poland's alliance with England. So we're looking at potentially fighting Poland. I think we would have to wait until Russia or Austria are able to help us against them, and we have a lot of claims against them right now. We also have a lot of claims against Denmark, but unfortunately we also have a lot of aggressive expansion, I should say. So our truce with Denmark ends in 82. Let me unpause and let's keep going. So I'm gonna have to, first off, let's work on outraged countries here. And we'll keep an eye on potentially fighting Poland or Denmark, but we definitely want to try and cut down on the aggressive expansion in the meantime. Okay, unfortunately we're losing a little of our claims here against Denmark. Let's see when our other claims expire. 1583, 1596. Alright, so let's actually try and keep building our spy network here. Get it back up to try and get these claims back. 45. So hopefully we get those in time before our truce expires with them. Sure. Other than that, we're also starting to annex Ansbach here. It's gonna be kind of weird having this sort of enclave of territory that we can't really even go and defend or do anything about. We'll make it work. We also have East Frisia here as a vassal, but we can't annex them until 1586. So I'd also like to try and get Nassau as a vassal, potentially. And Brunswick, if possible, would be a great vassal. So it looks like Brunswick actually is a possibility here. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Get an extra stability. We have a lot of money. I'm going to spend a little bit of that money on some more. Oh, we're making a ton of money here. I assume we're getting a decent amount from war reparations. Yeah, plus 10. Makes sense. Eventually, yeah, I think Brunswick and Nassau would be great vassals to have next, if possible. Although Friesland might be a good one if they end up losing some more land, because they have a lot of cores. Truces are expiring, no big deal. Gain some innovativeness for money and admin power. Or just lose some prestige. I'm just gonna lose the prestige. I think that's a little bit too steep of a price for some innovativeness. I think Scotland would be a great potential vassal if we weren't so far away as well. Oh, they also have this land up here. They're probably going to lose that to the Norwegian separatists, actually. Which will leave them with just this, which is unfortunately a really high development province, so it's hard to vassalize them with just that. They're going to say that they have high economic comparison to ours. Let's get... Ooh, really nice general here. I should have been drilling my guys, by the way. I always forget to do that. Let's drill our armies here now. We don't really have too many vassal or rebels to deal with at this point. Yeah, protect our trade against England. Let's do that. So we're almost up against the admin power limit. At this point, I think it'd actually be better to just do a little bit of development here. And we'll wait on this technology. Like Denmark is developing their land a little bit because that was just 16 last time I checked. Now it's 17. Got insulted by Venice. No big deal. Do we want to have this Bremen farmland fort? I feel like this would be a better fort. Bremen's just such high development. I just wish it wasn't farmland is all. So actually, it looks like it looks like Friesland just lost a ton of land here. What do they have now? Yeah, this is the only province they have, but they have cores on all of this. So why would they not vassalize? Member of the Empire. They're not a free city. Not same religion. Yeah, it's a 26 development province, that's why. That's too bad, actually. Because they just have really nice cores over here. Oh, now they are a free city. Brabant has a civil war. Yeah, I need to, at some point, I need to break up the HRE. Because they're starting to really not be in my it's really starting to not be in my best interest for the HRE to exist. They're kind of blocking me here with some of these free cities and stuff. Yeah. Alright, I wasn't really paying too much attention, but our truce just expired. So let's get at least this claim here before we actually declare war. Although we have another claim that's expiring in May, so I have to get that before that expires. Yeah, let's get some corruption a little bit. Let's also stop drilling our guys and move them up here. And I think our navy should be able to handle them. They've got 2 heavies and 24. Okay, so that's actually pretty even. Yeah. Let's get our light ships here as well. Stop working on trade for now. How much do we lose in trade from that, by the way? Let's check. So 17? Our trade actually goes up somehow. That's hilarious. So, okay, we want to hold off on getting that idea right now. One more month, I think, should do it. No, one more month after that. Oh, they have counter-espionage, that's why it's going so slow. Alright, perfect. So let's go ahead and cancel that. Will Sweden help here? Sweden's way in debt, so they do not want to help. Denmark's only ally is actually Scotland, so not too worried about that. And Scotland did end up actually losing this to Norway. Yeah, they still don't want to help me, or don't want to be vassals. I actually feel very confident that I'll win this. The only question is the sea superiority. If we can defeat their navy here to actually be able to get to their capital or not. But we're gonna make the war goal Kolding. I'm not gonna call in Austria. I do have a lot of favors with them though, so maybe it'd be worth doing just cause. Just to sort of prevent them from starting their own war somewhere else or something. Manpower's a little low. Trust is pretty high though. What would they do? Austria's minus 22 against Poland. If it goes lower than 20, what I can do is use my favors to make them prepare for war. So actually, once their manpower starts going down, or once they start gaining their manpower back, I should say, then we should be able to do this. I'm sort of tempted. Sorry about that. I'm sort of tempted to call Austria into this Denmark war just to prevent them from sort of starting their own war and potentially going in debt or something like that. How many favors do I have? 79 favors. Yeah, I feel like we might as well. So I am going to call Austria in. It's not going to be an issue. This war should really be quite simple. Let's go ahead and attack this navy here. Go ahead and start sieging this down. I think they're just going to sit there and not actually move their ships out. Because it's pretty even right now, and they usually would only move their ships out if they feel like they actually have a good chance of victory. So yeah, this siege actually should go pretty quick. Let's go ahead and get this and this, and we'll actually go ahead and upgrade our infantry. Even though we usually don't want to do that because it lowers our morale, I'm not actually too worried right now at all. Nice. So we can just keep on moving. Moving to Lolland. I'll cut them off there. Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind. I guess that's not an option. Truce expired. All those truces from the Religious League War, I guess, are starting to expire now. Wait, how did Austria get there? Not quite sure about that, but that's alright. Alright, I meant to actually piece this out before this navy battle happened. Who's joining us here? East Frisia has some ships, okay. Yeah, I'm not actually too keen on actually fighting this battle, so as soon as... Even though we are winning, we actually are breaking some of their ships, I still don't want to potentially lose some of our ships. Let's keep an eye on our ships, actually. So we have... Okay, we didn't lose anyone. Cool. They lost 2 galleys. Perfect. Alright, so this is effectively over, actually. So we'll take this. Let's see what our... Oof. Aggressive expansion looks pretty bad. Yeah, that's not great. How do I want to handle this? So I definitely want to get at least this. And that does not have an issue with aggressive expansion. What's the next one? This is the next lowest in terms of war score. And then Lolland would be the next one. So that starts causing aggressive expansion issues. Yeah, these are the three that I want, I think. There's a very good chance that none of these people actually form a coalition simply because I have strong allies in Russia and Austria. Like, who's actually gonna fight me? You know what I mean? So I'm tempted to just go all in. Take the whole state here. And honestly, I think I will. Let's just do it. And we'll also make them break their core here. And let's reverse that. So war reps, and then whatever money you're willing to give me as well. Really? Wait, okay. So 223. All right. So there's definitely some issues with aggressive expansion, but I think we're gonna not have issues with that, honestly, because, like I said, not only do they have to actually form the coalition, but they'd actually have to attack us, and I don't think with Austria as an ally that they would be willing to do that, and I don't think, especially with Russia as an ally as well, I just, in Sweden, I just don't think they have the strength to actually fight us here. So I'm going to just do that. I'm gonna call their bluff, basically, and say, I don't think you're serious about actually fighting me here. Even if you want to, I don't think they're actually serious about it. And with that, we actually are going to continue improving relations with some outraged countries here. We could have done this before we ended the war, but I think we're pretty close to actually potentially fighting this war with Poland. Austria's at -23. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there to gain them, or make them lose even more reasons to help, but apparently something did. Russia is willing to fight now, which is great. We need that. I'd prefer Austria to help as well, but it's not. I don't think it's necessary at this point. Lithuania has a decent amount of troops. Poland has a decent amount of troops, but I think our troops are going to be just better than theirs, the same way that we were fighting England and really just dominating them because our troops were so much better. Then you're going to see the same type of thing against Poland. Yeah, unfortunately Sweden is just so in debt. I'm not sure why. Also, they were dealing with some Protestant rebels, but it looks like they might have fended them off, so good for them, I guess. Although I'd prefer them to be Protestant, because we're Protestant. Really, I'm surprised we don't have better production potential there. Alright. Still making quite a bit of money here. France has now rivaled me. Alright. That might be an issue. Because you could see England can't join the coalition because they have a truce with me, but France could if a coalition formed. So we're definitely gonna try and improve as much as we can against these. Oh no! Now Sweden's coming in. That's not what I wanted, because now all of a sudden Sweden's gonna take the rest of Denmark. And that's going to make it hard for us to take any more. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I actually really wanted Sweden to come into this war for that exact reason. As well as the potential to help with their navy, but they were just so in debt, it wasn't really a possibility. So it's unfortunate for sure. Wish I could have handled that a little bit better. Okay, what is Austria thinking now? Still minus 23. Is it because did my Diplo reputation go down or something? I'm not sure what happened with that. Well, now my Diplomat. I think now my Diplo rep is going to go down significantly. Yeah. That's too bad. And I think it goes down for like 15 years or something, actually. Anyways, 62 of 65. So we're still under the force limit, which is good. We could potentially state some of this stuff. I'm not sure if I want to... let's see how many states we have, potentially. I'm not sure. Does it tell you how many potential states you could have? I thought it would show in this screen. Apparently not. Because there is like a state limit, isn't there? So limit to how many states you can get, I'm pretty sure. I just don't know how to see that limit. Yeah, I might be missing it, but anyways, I think we might as well just go ahead and state these two, because each of them have 2 provinces, and they're pretty decent development, so I think, and we don't even have to spend admin points because they came from a vassal, so they're automatically cores. And that'll help, that should help with my force limit or something. Doesn't look like it did, actually, went down. But with that being said, let's go ahead and we can start annexing these guys soon. In the meantime, I think we actually want to start looking at Brunswick as the next vassal. How much can I approve? Plus 54 on them. Yeah, we'll get some mercantilism. And also change the religion in there. Alright. Alright, Austria just got re-elected, which is unsurprising. What do I want to do here? Yeah, force limit's still kind of lowish. So we've got a 5-2-3 here. It's not bad. Quarantine the port, yeah. Royal marriage with Austria, yeah. Let's go ahead and do that again. Oh, nice. Bunch of money. Won't say no. Not sure if we're anywhere in a good spot. Yeah, Austria does not look like they want to help us at all. We have a lot of favors with Russia, so we're going to want to increase our trust with them here soon. Alright, so I'm going to end this episode here. So we fought our war with Denmark. We got what I would consider mainland German land, even though I know this is Danish in culture and everything, but it's still like, if it makes sense, it's still on the mainland Europe, right? Like, even though it's a peninsula of mainland Europe, if that makes sense. Meaning, like, you know, here, Scandinavia is still Europe, but, you know, it's... I don't know. Hopefully that all makes sense, what I'm saying. So, this feels like German land, even though it really isn't in culture and everything, in region. So, I wanted to get that land. I did want to get this as well, but if Sweden takes it, it's not too big of a deal. Next one, we're definitely going to be looking a lot closer into fighting Poland. Hopefully we can get a war against Poland, because we have a lot of claims on them. So, see how that goes. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.